All right, this will be on horizontal reflections. In this case, we're going to do one example on cosine. This will be a quick video. Okay, so let's get this into our general form first. Y equals 1/4 cosine of negative pi x plus pi over 2. So let's factor out the negative pi in the arguments. So it'll be x minus half. That'll be that, okay? Now, let's get the amplitude, the midline, the period, and the phase shift. The usual stuff. What's the amplitude? It is 1/4. What's the midline? That is 0, plus 0 over there, okay? The period is 2 pi over absolute value b. So this is 2 pi over pi, which is 2. And the phase shift is half. All right. Now, what do we do about that negative right there? Because I took the absolute value in the period over here. Well, is cosine an even or odd function? Cosine is even, which means cosine of negative x is the same thing as cosine of x, or more generally, any function f of negative x is equal to f of x, okay? So we can essentially ignore this minus and change it to a plus, or we could just remove it. Cosine has no effect, or that horizontal reflection has no effect on cosine. It's ineffective, not very effective. It's ineffective. I'm trying to use Pokemon terms. It's not that it's not very effective. It's not effective at all. It's total miss. Okay? Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, if it were the case for sine, you would have to do the vertical reflection, if you remember, because sine is an odd function. All right? So otherwise, we just go through our normal process now of getting our 5 points. Cosine starts from the max. We go to the mid, to the min, to the mid, back up to the max, yeah? Let's get our x value and our y value. All right, so wherever there is a mid, I'm going to fill in 0, the midline. The max is, what's the range? It is 0 plus or minus 1/4, or 0.25. So the max would be 0.25. The min is minus 0.25. The max again is 0.25. Okay, what's the phase shift? It is half. So we're going to start up at half. If we go period away, period is 2. So let's do it in decimal. Much easier. So 2 plus 0.5 is 2.5, yeah? And what is 1/4 of 2? That's 0.5. So 0.5 plus 0.5, that's 1. This is 1.5. This is 2. We're adding 0.5 every time, quarter cycle. Those are our 5 points right there. Okay? So, as I said, cosine's even, and then we follow the same process before to get the 5 points over here. And then we go graph. All right, that's it for this video. I said it was going to be quick, and hopefully it was. And that's it for the series of graphing sine and cosine. If you do need more examples, you can feel free to leave it in the comments, but I feel like there's lots of other good YouTubers out there. You can definitely watch them, see more similar problems, and maybe they have a different approach that you might like better. So go ahead and follow their procedure, their thought process, if you like that better. Okay. But other